Today I received in the mail the Maglula 1022 loader and unloader. This just came out this month. I actually ordered it from www.zahal.org. That's www.zahal.org. It's an Israeli company. Maglulas are made in Israel, and since these just came out, the fastest way to get it was to order it from Israel. But this is the loader, and it will work on any Ruger BX series magazine, the BX1, the BX5, the BX10, the BX15, the BX25, the BX25 times 2. And let's see how it works. And I'm using loading just some Federal Automatch bulk pack, the 325 pack, which I buy these anytime I see them under 20 bucks, just to stock up. I'm quite happy with Federal ammunition. I've been shooting a lot of Remington Golden bullets lately, but I'm basically a Federal guy. There's a small pinhole on the rear of the loader, and there's a larger hole on the front of the loader, and those correspond with the pins in the BX series magazines. You snap it in. This is the BX10. You see the little pinhole there, and the larger pinhole, the larger pin end there. There's your metal plunger. You push down to where the magazine floor plate is all the way down. You put the shell in the notch to where the rim goes into there. You release, press in just slightly, press down again. The directions say that's the little nudge. And I'm sure I'm going to get faster at this. I've tried other 1022 loaders, but I really like Maglula. That's 10. To release, you press the tab on the rear. Here's a BX15. And I paid $40 for it. That's with the unloader, and I'd previously bought the unloader, and I think I paid 20 bucks for it. This is the BX25. I like the idea that it mounts to the magazine, that it's fixed like Magpul loaders are, but there's other loaders that you have to kind of hold on to them while and the mag and move the loader separately from the mag, so the locking feature does make it easier. It's hinged. There's a spring hinge inside the top part of the loader. I don't think I'm setting any speed records here, but I just got it. And the BX50, I'm really not a huge fan of it. Why Ruger didn't offset it to the right instead of to the left, I have no idea. It kind of gets in the way. It hits your forearm. It hits you, for a right-handed shooter. It hits your left forearm, and it just and also the added weight on the magazine. It kind of sometimes it'll want to tilt forward in the magazine well, and it'll cause feed problems sometimes. I'm just not a huge fan of the 50. I've got 5 of them, but I just much prefer the 25. I really think the BX25 is just an incredible magazine. Oops, I missed it. And one thing about this, compared to like the Butler Creek or the Champion loaders that you have to load the loader before you load the magazine, they're all quite large. This is small enough you can put it in a range bag, but even put it in your pocket. And of course these work with the 1022 and the Charger, but also people forget about the Ruger American Rimfire. It also takes the BX22 mag and the 22 looks like a copy of the Ruger Precision rifle. I'm not even sure what it's called. It's about $400. It also takes the BX magazine. I don't have one of those though. And if you don't have a 1022, everyone ought to have a 1022. Ruger came out with the 1022 in 1964, and if it's not the best 1022 ever made, it's definitely the most fun. You can do just about anything with the 1022. It's like AR-15. It's a platform to build on. You can spend as much. You can have a 1022 under $200, or you can spend as much as you want on your 1022. Loads the BX25 times 2 quite well. Loads the BX25 just fine. Loads the BX15 great. And loads the original BX10 wonderfully. Now I don't have a BX5, and to tell you the truth, I didn't until I read I didn't know there was a BX5. I knew there was a BX1. I don't have a BX1 either, but I would safely say this will load all factory Ruger magazines with no problem. And it really has become, the BX magazine series has become kind of a magazine platform in itself. This is my 1022, and it's got an empty, it's unloaded the you can see in the chamber there's nothing in there. It's an unloaded BX10 out of my 1022. I can put the magazine in my Ruger American rimfire. And use the same magazine for the Ruger Charger. The Ruger Charger is just a 1022 receiver built into pistol form. Really good for bench rest shooting. Well, you have a nice day now. I really like this new 1022 loader unloader setup. And just to show you the unloader portion of it, which I did a previous video on the unloader itself. You set the hole in the back of the unloader in that pin, and then just unload your magazine. Now remember also, if you live in a location that bans high capacity magazines, you need to move. You have a nice day now. Bye-bye.